Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2023 Kubota M7060 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, talk about anything that I know about on this particular machine. Then of course we'll fire it up. We'll run it through its paces. We'll show you the pins are nice and tight up front. We'll show you the 3-point and the PTO working. Let you hear the engine, lift the loader, dump the bucket, drive it around, hit the brakes, show you those are nice and strong. Lift the front end up and back up, show you the 4-wheel drive works. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one is a 2023 Kubota M7060 with only 83 hours. It is cab, heat, air, 4-wheel drive. It's got the LA 1154 front loader with skid steer mount quick attach. This one has the 12-speed hydraulic shuttle shift, 2 rear remotes. It's got cast centers on the rear tires, 540E PTO. It's got a radio. It is a very nice tractor, like new. We'll get up close to it here and I'll show you how bright the paint is. And like I said in a little bit, we'll show you these pins up here. Obviously, they've only got 83 hours. They are very tight like they should be. And then looking here at the loader arm on this side, as you'll see, that orange paint is nice and bright. A couple tiny little paint chips here on this cylinder, a couple little scuffs up here on the front side of that cylinder, but otherwise pretty darn good. A little bit of a scuff right there in that orange paint. Otherwise very nice and bright and reflective orange paint. Nothing out of the ordinary, no major dents or dings, anything there on the loader arms. Cylinder's good. I don't know how well you guys can see in there, but the side of the engine enclosure on this side's good. Looking at the front tire on this side, as you can see there, very deep tread bars. Let's call them 98% tread depth. Obviously, you can still read the Goodyear here. They still have little bits and pieces of the little knobs in between. Only 80 hours on these tires, as you would expect. Lots of life left. These are the 320/70R24s. And taking a little step back, looking at that front rim there, you can see that orange paint is nice and bright. Rim's in good shape. A couple tiny little chips right here in that very outer edge on the top there, but everything else looks really good. One little paint chip right in there on the middle. Toolbox is in good shape down there. Coming back, taking a look at the fender on this side, as you'll see here, very straight. No huge dents or dings, no cracks or anything anywhere. That paint's nice and bright. It's kind of hard to tell because the sun's so bright behind me now, it makes it kind of look a little faded. You'll see it's not. When we get to the other side, you'll see how bright and reflective that paint is. Everything looks good back here. Looking at the rear tire on this side, as you can see, again, very deep tread bars, exactly what you would expect for only 80 hours. Up underneath that fender, it's probably a little hard to see on this side because of the sun and the shadow that it makes, but looks like new underneath there. We'll show you the other side here in a little bit and you'll be able to see a little better underneath there. But exactly what you would expect underneath there. Taking a look at the rear rim on this side, like I said, does have the cast centers. Again, that orange paint is nice and bright. Couple tiny little nicks in the paint here and there. Tiny one right there, another one there. That's actually dirt up there, so everything looks really good there. Coming around the back, looking at the 3-point arms. They do have the expandable 3-point arms, or extendable I should say. Drawbar looks really good. 540 PTO. It does have the 540E PTO. 2 rear remotes on this one. And as we look down in here, you'll see everything looks like new back here. I'll try to go kind of slow here so you can see everything. Very nice in here like it should be. Inside of this fender looks really good there. You can just see how just reflective it is. Windshield washer tank looks good. This part of the fender on this side looks good. Taking a look at the rear tire on this side. Again, very, very deep tread bars there like you would expect. And then, like I said, up underneath the fender, everything looks like new underneath there on both sides. Taking a little step back, looking at the rear rim on this side. Again, just like the other side, very bright paint, nice and reflective. I'm not really seeing any major little tiny chip in the paint there and one right there, but nothing out of the ordinary there. Taking a good look here at the fender on this side. Again, very, very straight. There you can see how good that paint is. Really no big scuffs or anything to show on this side, nothing. Steps are good here on this side. Take a look at the front tire on this side. Matches up really, really well to the other side. And taking a good look at the front rim on this side. Again, everything looks really good there. Looking in on the side of the hood there, everything looks good there. Taking a good look at the loader arm on this side. Again, I don't see anything that looks out of the ordinary, nothing that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. No huge dents or dings, a couple tiny little chips in the paint, but you can see there, very reflective. You can see some other machines back there in the background. I mean, it's just a like new tractor. Everything except for the price. Backside of the skid steer mount plate looks good. The bucket. Come up and take a look at the front of the bucket here. Front side of that bucket, everything looks good there. As you can see, still retains 98% of the original orange paint. A couple little scuffs, a little bit of paint wore off on that front cutting edge. A couple little scuffs down there in the paint on that crossbar. This front one looks pretty good. It's a little grease there, a couple little paint chips here. Grill guard, everything looks really good there. I've got it unlatched, that way it's easy to do with one hand that way. Headlights look good. All of that black mesh grill here, everything looks good there. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. A little bit of dust and dirt there. Up on top of the hood, again, everything looks really good. I'm not seeing any major scuffs or scratches. Very bright paint, very reflective. Let's see if I can pop this hood. Okay. Taking a look down here in the engine compartment. Everything looks good here in the front. That battery. The fins all look good there on the radiator. Underneath side of the hood, everything looks good here. We'll go over to the side and see what we can see on the side of the block here. It's a little harder on this side to get in too close with the loader valve and everything, but here, there you can see, nice and clean in here as it should be. I don't see any oil or diesel or antifreeze running anywhere. I'll try not to bump the camera too much here. Try not to bump the microphones. You can see down here everything looks really good. Back side of the front axle on this side looks good. Oil pan looks really good here. Again, down here underneath, everything looks really, really good. That front shield on the steering cylinder, everything looks good. Got some scuffs and scratches on it, just pretty par for the course there, just doing its job. No huge dents in it there. Same thing on that side, got some little paint chips in that little protector. Here we can get in a little bit better probably on this side, but the sun's pretty bright behind us, so kind of makes some shadows, but I'll go slow here and let you guys see in there well. As you can see there again, side of the block's nice and clean, nice and dry. Don't see any oil or diesel running anywhere. No antifreeze. Again, up here you see everything looks really good there. Let's see if I can sneak it back in here. Again, back here you'll see a little bit of dust and dirt in there, but no oil or diesel running anywhere. Down here, the bottom of the oil pan on this side looks good. Back side of the front axle looks good on this side. Take a look at the cab and the interior. Steps look good. All the glass is good. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing in any of that glass. That top roof, everything looks really good all the way around. Obviously, with only 83 hours, this tractor is very, very clean. As you'll see here, the floor mat's in really good shape. A little bit of dirt and dust from us climbing in and out of it and running around here this morning before I did the video. But very, very clean here. Clutch pedal looks like new as it should. Same thing with the brakes and the throttle pedal over here. Everything looks really good there. The seat still has pretty much all the plastic on it, so seat's in good shape. No cuts or tears to speak of there. Both armrests are in good shape, which they should be. All of this plastic's in really good shape. I don't see anything that's cracked or busted anywhere. It does have a tilt steering wheel. I'm going to tilt that up out of my way for now. 2 rear remotes. All your controls over here. This one does have the electronic front 4-wheel drive. It is the 12-speed hydraulic shuttle shift like we told you, so 6 speeds here, high and low here. You've got your throttle, 3-point draft control, loader controls. Everything looks really good there. You can still see all the decals on your buttons up here. Hydraulic shuttle shift lever there. All of the fins look good on all the HVAC stuff. HVAC controls up here, radio here. At the time of this video, the AC is blowing cold, which it should be. As you guys can probably see there, 83.5 hours on a working hour meter. And I'll take a little look here, show you the headliner is very, very clean. Try to go slow here so you can see that well, but no dirt stains, no water stains. Just looks really, really good, which it should. And you can kind of see there the top side of the hood from here. Everything looks really good there. Bump that mirror with the microphone there, so if it got a little scruffy there. Alright, like I said, this one is a 2023 Kubota M7060, 83 hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll get that hood shut, we'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.